So, I literally restarted the making of this video to write a script. Fun. Well, today I'm gonna rank every planet in Ratchet and Clank Nexus / Into the Nexus. However you wanna call it. Yippee! No. And opinion, spoiler, and stupidity alert, and let's get into this. The intro level. Isn't it a lovely, painfully slow start? I don't have footage of the beginning, sorry about that, but I think it drags on a bit too long and personally it's just too slow. Even though I like the build up. And something about the Vendra prison room just feels... it's something. After the slow start, the action begins and the Fox blow up part of the Nebulox in Commander's Nesting. The action starts and the whole ship is getting invaded and filled with explosives. You get the fusion bomb, which is one of the cooler bomb weapons to me, but that in another video. You see Fox take Vendra and fight through the ship till you get to the bridge, where the whole ship gets casually blown up, including Kronk and Zephyr. Rest in peace. You have the really cool debris escape section, you attach to a ship and the title card appears. Besides the start, which is a bit too slow, I don't think it's something special nor something bad. I think it's average. 5.5 out of 10.
How'd they know we were here? The Dimensionator is the only thing that can send them back to the Netherverse. They must be here to destroy it.
So, I'm not sure if I like this version more or the one from Tools of Destruction, to be honest. After replaying the game again after a long time, I realized that I remembered this planet better than it actually is. The museum section is pretty cool with all the dialogues to each specific thing, like the Kershaw or the final boss from All For One, however that guy is called. But gameplay wise, I'm not a fan of it. Neftin using a fuck as a grapple hook is just evil. Seriously, what was the guy thinking? You see Big Pink Monster King and then the city gets invaded. I guess it's more of a specific sector gets invaded, cause when you're at the museum literally nothing out of the ordinary happens. I need to say that I like the visuals at the part that actually gets invaded, but also gameplay wise it isn't anything special. You fight 4 nether brutes and then hover brute through some tunnel thingy, and you meet up with Neftin, Pollux and Quark. You jump down onto a platform and then the final boss just starts. No intro really, no cutscene before. I think that's kinda weird. Mr. I isn't really a special fight. The Clank sections are cool even if it's a big change of pace. And the last stage, where you fight Big Pink Monster King, is also cool with Mr. I flipping the platform and you being upside down. You defeat Mr. I, he gets banished back, and Neftin takes Vendra to the prison. Somehow they get off the platform floating in the air, little cutscene with Ratchet and Clank, and then the credits, which are unskippable. Why, Insomniac? Why? It was a hard decision between Crag and Eagliac, though Crag is absolutely better. I'm kind of surprised seeing this planet this low, considering it's one of the best arenas, and the outside just has an amazing vibe and looks beautiful, with the ambience just being so chill. The arena itself has some fun challenges, especially in the Platinum Cup, and the canyon you go to is sadly the only real environment change. I would have wished that the arena layout changes, like in a Crack in Time or Rift Apart, because I'm a huge fan of that. The arena bosses are all reused fights, switched up in design, and as a bonus have a million fuck spawn. Like, how many do you want to spawn? I like them, and that pretty much sums up the whole planet. Pretty visuals, good music, fun challenges. That's about it.
Hi, Ratchet. I know you're following me. You know, when Neff and I first got here, this city was filled with people. People who didn't understand what it's like to grow up alone. They had mothers and fathers who cared for them. All we had was each other. But that's going to change soon.
This is probably the favorite for most people with how expanding it is and how much story is accomplished here. Which, I get it. The vibe is, as always, just great. This dark, abandoned city, it's actually kinda cozy. The planet has a lot of things that happen. The ships you battle, the weatherizing sections with the sewers filling up Ratchet and Clank 1 style, the terminal section, which I really like, this whole semi-open jetpack section, which is just so good, and just the whole Neptune battle. It's just great. I think it's actually the best boss fight of the game, with the visuals, the vibe, and the whole tension. A small nitpick I have is that the Neptune battle OST is used in other sections of the planet, which bothers me. Why would you use it there? Overall, a planet which is just so peak. I cannot say more.
Boy, I think this place may have a slight cerathoid infestation.
The first real planet in the game, and it doesn't disappoint. The music is good and the whole canyon just looks astounding. You get the graph tether, which is a cool gadget, and also get introduced to the Nethers and the Netherverse with some Clank sections that actually aren't trash. The sewers are the least memorable part of the planet, also cause it's overshadowed by the amazing cliff section after. The tapes which you find have the silliest voice imaginable. Like, seriously, I cannot take Vendra serious with that voice. I actually generally can't take her serious for some reason. She's just small and silly. I don't know. Pollux is also on this planet. He's the one that introduces you to the Netherverse and the Clank sections, and he's a plus, absolutely. Also, the orphanage freaked me out the first time, which is a plus actually. You falling through the ground just scared the heck out of me, dude. You also spy on the siblings and see them using a Timu Dimensionator. You get caught in the process sadly, and then need to escape the Nethers, which also a cool section. And as a cherry on top, the OST just generally, really, I can't say it enough, is amazing. And now to the best planet in the game. Fran, this open swamp where you firstly can just walk around, then hoverboard around, and then even fly around. Visually amazing, and the whole vibe is just on another level. There is so much to do, collecting the keys, search for horns, or the little rescue smuggler's parrot thingy. I always get the jetpack and then skip the Neptune section, so I can't really say anything about that, but it uses the graph tether. Cool. And also, the Rhino plan there is just confusing me. I never know where to go, like even with the map, I don't know where to go. Two iconic faces are also on this planet, the Plumber and the Smuggler, which are some of my favorite characters and a huge plus. This planet is just chill. I can pretty much turn my brain off and go collect some horns or do quests here. In my opinion, the best planet in the game, gameplay wise and visually wise. So, hopefully you enjoyed watching the vid, at least a bit. I'll try writing better scripts in the future, because I think that is the thing I need to improve on the most. Keep in mind, this is completely my opinion. I don't know. I've never really seen someone ranking the future series planets besides Tools of Destruction, so I thought, why not do this? The next thing I'll do is a Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction challenge, and yeah. Thanks for watching, and bye!